Hey everyone, welcome to Print and Playthroughs, a show about print and play board and card games. Today I'm going to be reviewing my first game, Pedal Beach. This is a game about beach cycling. It's a very light kind of family print and play game by Chadwick Russell, the designer, about cycling on a beach. And this game is moderately component heavy print and play. It's not very component heavy. It comes with these many cards. I haven't counted them. They're probably 54, and these player mats, kind of. And this is kind of the expansion of the game. You don't really need to print this out, but this is included in the PvP of Pedal Beach. Alright, and these are the rules. So, Pedal Beach is, I think it's a 2 to 4 player beach cycling game where it's kind of a memory game and your memory is put to test. It's a very light kind of family game where the rules are not at all complex. It's a very, very easy, it doesn't have any dice, but it's kind of very easy, kind of high depth to complexity ratio kind of game, which can be played and enjoyed by the family. Now, and it also can be a really great kids game. So yeah, I think this might be good for kids as well. So, but is it as good as a game that has this kind of a thing where you have really simple rules? Let's check it out. Pedal Beach comes in 11 pages of P&P, out of which 2 are for the Paddle Boats expansion, so 9 total pages for the base game. I think you can also print it out in black and white. The game will be perfectly fine in black and white as well because it's not very ink heavy. And if you want a preview play of it, you can also you can just print the cards and not print the player mats because they're not very necessary in the game. And if you want to print the game, and if after watching this video you do feel like printing out the game, the link to the PNP files is right below in the description, so you can just go there and print it out. Alright, now the gameplay of Pedal Beach is really simple actually. It comes with these 3 player mats, of which you have to keep 1 in the center and distribute 2 of them. I'm going to show you gameplay for 2 players, and the gameplay for 4 players is kind of the same, where you have to team up with 2 for each team, and then you have to do the work of 1 player by team. But I'm going to just show you the 2-player game right now. Okay, so in Pedal Beach, these are just trophy cards, which are right here. They're just placed basically just to mark who won the round and etc, etc. And cards like these are the goal cards, where you have a sign and a B written on them. I know the artwork is not very good, but, well, I don't know why there's a B written on here as well, but where there's a B, it's a goal card, and you have to keep all the goal cards over here. And you have to keep all the gold cards in the middle, face down. And then you have to separate the left pedal deck from the right pedal deck, which is denoted by the symbol over here. Now, the way you separated that is kind of odd. I mean, if this symbol is in the right of that card, which it's not, it's in the left of this card, then it's a left pedal deck. And if it's in the right side of the card, it's the right pedal deck. I know what you're thinking. If they're reversed, don't worry, it's the same thing. It's still in the right. So that is how you separate these decks. And once you have separated the right pedal deck and the left pedal deck, you are going to once you've done that, you're going to look up each deck, and in each deck you're going to divide it into two. So I think each deck has 24 cards, which you're going to divide into two, 12 and 12. And so you're going to do that with the right pedal deck as well. And now you're going to mix them up, which is kind of odd, but well, I know why it's done, but you know, you separate these out and then you just mix them up. But yeah, okay, well, you have to mix them up for both the players and shuffle them. And place them in their center pile, face down. Alright, so let's name our players. This, I think, okay, so this is John, this is Martha. I'm sorry, I'm not good with naming people. Okay, so this game is very simple. All you have to do is, alternate turns, there is either a right pedal action or a left pedal action, which is basically, you do something with, this is your right pedal and this is your left pedal. This is Martha's right pedal and this is Martha's left pedal. So every turn we decide, so let's start with the right pedal. So I will do a right pedal action, Martha will do a right pedal action, then I will do a left pedal action, she will do a left pedal action, so you have to keep alternating between pedals. What action you do is basically you draw two gold cards, these are gold cards, and place them right over here. So, and these are going to have numbers on them to see what your goal is. Now, coincidentally, both are 10, this is a bad example. Let's say this is a 10 and this is an 11. So what our aim is to do is we're going to do a right pedal action and a left pedal action, and we're going to be drawing cards over here, and our aim is to match for this number on our right pedal. The card on the top has to match the gold card on the same pedal. So if I get a 10 here, which I do, that's pretty lucky, I get this card, and this counts as a victory point. Very simple. Although you can do two things in a right pedal or a left pedal action. Is you can either flip this card open on the right pedal, or you can, when your pile is, you know, building up, you can either do that, or you can take one card from the right pedal and put it back in the gold deck. Now this is either an or, so you can either do this or you can do this, right? And same for the left pedal action, and you have to keep doing this until you get the matching number of the gold card, which is there. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to be placing cards over here and here and here, and sometimes, let's say Martha gets a 10 over here, and that card is hers, and okay, this is also a 10. There's a new gold card which is replaced over here, and now there's a 7 over here, and I have to remember, I have to recollect which of my deck was 7. Did I remove 7? Is my 7 still in my deck? I don't know which. So it's kind of a memory game where you have to, you know, remember where each card you put in the left pedal or the right pedal, or you just put it in the deck, which center deck. So let's say I think my card is way down in the right pedal, so a right pedal deck. So in my right pedal action, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be digging up this deck, and on my left pedal action, if I'm pretty certain my card is not here, then I'm going to be exploring new cards, so that if my 7 is here, I can find my 7 here. And let's say that I have my 7. Let's see my 7. Where did my 7 go? Okay, so let's say that I have my 7 in the left pedal deck, and my right pedal's goal is 7. Now, what I can do here is, on my right pedal action, I'll just do anything. On my left pedal action, I'll take my 7 and place it in the center deck, and on my right pedal action, I can place it over here, so this card is mine. So these are the kind of strategic, kind of slightly tactical choices that are included in this memory, very light kind of family game. And this is exactly how Pebble Beach is played. The goal is to get as many cards, as many gold cards as possible, and when the gold center deck is finished, the player with the most gold cards or victory points gained wins. And each gold card cost has a victory point, and the player with the most victory point wins the game. And he gets one of these winner trophies, and then you play again for best of 5 winner trophies, and whoever gets the best of 5 wins the game. Woohoo! Okay, so Pebble Beach, how do I like it? Well, it's a light family game that has its pros and has its cons. I like some aspects of it. There are some things that I don't like about this game, there are some things I really like about this game. I'll start with the thing that I like the most about this game, and that is the game's simplicity. This game is extremely simple, and as simple as, any playing card game. This game can be a really good teaching tool for kids. Okay, not teaching tool, but it would be a great kids game. Kids can learn it in no time. It's really simple. It can be a great gateway game to non-gamers out there who are not who haven't played anything other than Monopoly and everything. They can get into gaming through this game. This is a good gateway game, an example of a gateway game. Although the thing that I don't like about this game is when you play the game, the theme of this game is beach cycling. It kind of doesn't feel like beach cycling. Oh, which pedal are we on? We're on the right pedal? Oh, okay. So I'm going to do the right pedal. Or in the left pedal? Let's do the left pedal. Oh, the goal is 7. I think I have 7 in my left pedal. I'm going to go back. I'm going to back pedal a bit. Oh, there's my 7. I got to go. 7, 7. No. Okay. So I get the right pedal and the left pedal stuff, but I don't really know how much the theme impacted the game when it was designed. If it was pasted on later, I don't know, but it does not feel anything like beach cycling. I'm sorry. I just think, the illustrations state they're cycling somewhere. I don't know. There's a tower here. Although it didn't really feel like I was cycling anywhere, but yeah. That's the thing that I don't like about this game. It is not very thematic, although another thing that I do like about this game is its elegance. It's very elegant in its own way because it gets a lot of depth, if not in strategy, in memory, into the game in very simple rules. Something what great abstract games would do. Now this can be a really great abstract game. It's almost an abstract game. Okay, well, it's not very thematic. So okay, this can be a great abstract game because it involves a lot of depth. Like if you consider games like chess and checkers, there are very simple rules which you have to just follow, and there are loads of strategies. And in this game, there are some strategies which I mentioned in the how to play video, but there are not a lot of strategies and mind tingling choices that are available. There are not those kind of strategies, but there is a complete test of your memory because you absolutely, at least me and my gaming group, when we were playing, we didn't have a clue where that card was. When the gold deck was revealed, it was like 4 and 2. It was 4 and 2 on the gold deck, and we were like, oh man, I don't know where I put that, I don't know where I put that. So we were just, it's so hard to remember each and every card that you put. So the first round goes like this. Till someone gets the first gold card, it all goes like this. And then when someone gets a gold card, and then another gold card is revealed, you're like, oh, this can be here. And then after that, everyone's like, this is one, this is one, this is one. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. Okay. This is 2. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. Okay, so 2 is here. 1 is here. Everyone is so, focused into the game because they don't want to forget what they put where, and that's the thing that I really kind of like about this game. It gets everyone, completely into the game, and then there are these interesting things about this game, but there is also a luck element to the game that can completely alter or change the course of the game. This is probably not that. This is not bad for the type of audience that is going to be playing this game. Although this won't bother that type of audience. Although if you are bothered by luck that can change the complete course of the game and alter the gameplay, then this might not be for you, because what's going to happen is you're going to be drawing cards out of your deck, right? Every turn you're going to be having a huge deck over here and a huge deck on the side, and let's say the gold card is 9, right? So the goal is 9, and if you've been like really attentive to all the turns, and you're really scratching your memory for scratching your head and testing your memory, and then you realize finally that your 9 is somewhere in the bottom of the left deck, and you spend like 5 or 6 turns digging up that deck and then exploring new cards in the right deck, and you dig up and you're putting so much into it in your left deck, and you dig up that deck and you finally found your 9. It's let's say my 9 is here, and your 9, your 9 is below this card, right? And you finally know your 9 is going to appear here when another player who has absolutely no clue where his 9 is just gets a 9 from his gold deck randomly. So and he gets the card, and you're like, oh man, I just spent 5 to 6 turns doing nothing. That's the kind of luck that can completely annoy some people. But also, I know this is print and play and a prototype of the game, but the art is I don't really like the art that much, because it's kind of it gives the game the kind of dull feeling. It's not very colorful art. It's blue, and I think this will cost very less ink to print, but I would have loved more art like this, where it's kind of colorful. It gives that colorful feeling, especially if you're going to be playing this game with kids. This is the kind of art you want to be doing. I like the art for paddle boats. This is nice art. This is better than this art. But if you're playing Paddle Beach, then yeah, this is not very interesting in art, and it kind of gives a dull-ish feeling while playing the game. Although it's not that much of a problem since it's a P&P of a game. Anyway, so I've told you some good points about this game, some bad points about this game. What do I feel about this game? Okay, so Pedal Beach, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because of its simplicity and how much memory it kind of feels in the game. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because of that, and because it really induces a lot of memory, and it's a great casual game to play with when you just gathered over for a get together, and you don't have to you don't want to get those brainy kind of strategy heavy games out, and you want to just want to have a game that you can play while talking to each other about something or something very light. Then this is the best game to play. Okay, not the best, but this is a great game to play if you're having something like that, and it kind of tingles your memory, which I really like in this game. It's a good memory game, although it's not thematic at all. I didn't feel the cycling theme in this game. I don't know if it's beat cycling or just cycling, because, well, the illustrations don't say so, although anything it might be, this is not a very thematically strong game. And one other thing that I forgot to mention is it kind of lacks variety in the gameplay. I mean, yes, it's a good simple game, but if it were a card that would say probably that special cards in the game. There are probably special cards in the game that would trigger when you reveal them. That kind of variety is kind of, it felt lacking. It felt like you're just playing one single mechanic. That mechanic worked, and it was a good mechanic, but it was a very streamlined game, which was okay. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because, in my opinion, it was a good game. I was entertained by it. We had a bit of fun playing it, although it wasn't as, I mean, it wasn't over the top. It wasn't completely, yay of a game, but it was a good game. So 6 out of 10. That's my rating for this game. So who would I recommend this game to? Obviously, you must have guessed it. Family gamers who are looking for a casual type of game to play with their family or kids while while having a get together or something. For probably casual gamers who just get together for or this can be a good this is kind of elongated because of the win conditions. You have to gain 3 trophies out of 5, but you can just play one round for 1 trophy, and this could be a great filler game. So this will shorten the game time a lot. So this can be, if you're looking for a very light, casual memory testing filler, this is a good filler. So I recommend this game to you. So basically, this is what I have to say about Pedal Beach. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I'm recommending it to family gamers, casual gamers, and gamers are looking for a very light kind of memory testing filler. Thank you for watching this review. It's been really great. This was a review of Pedal Beach, the card game by Chadwick Russell. He is looking for playtesters and feedback from playtesters, so the contact information, if you do print it out, his contact information is right below in the description, so you can Geekmail him from there. This video is kind of, I know it's been cut into various segments, so you can probably see, it's been cut, and then next video, because that was because of its problem with my camera. That won't happen in the future, although, and this it took a lot of time because I was traveling the last month, although from now on I will be putting up videos each week, I promise. I would like to thank everyone who has backed me on Patreon. That was really nice of you. I'll be putting up the names of those people in the credit sections. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for everyone who supported the channel and subscribed to it. I hope I get many more subscribers to this channel. And lastly, I would just like to tell you about the next video review that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be reviewing another game from a game publishing company. I forgot the name of the game. Okay, so it's a game from this game publishing company that has been, so there are 2 games and 2 largish builds. They're 11-page printed plays, and I've not yet printed them out, but they seem really exciting, so those 2 reviews will be coming up shortly, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching Print and Playthroughs. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you very soon. Happy gaming, everyone. Oh hey. Yeah, which pedal are we on?